tonight, guys. We're going to go out and pull 3 crab pots that we set out about 24 hours ago. It's real beautiful out here today with the storm clouds rolling by. We're real eager to check these crab pots. We know the crab are in the area now. We're seeing a lot of people catching the crab, and there's some really nice ones that we want to show you guys. So we'll make you riding through this little Marsh Creek in the little skiff, and we're going to run up on these 3 crab pots and pull them for you guys.
All right, let's go.
So Stephanie, it's been a while since you did a shelling video.
Yep, we got to get out to the beach one day. We stay busy. Red-winged blackbird. Oliver, you ready to catch some crab?
I was born ready. I love crabbing. This is one of my favorite things to do. I love setting these crab traps and coming back and checking them. And guess what, guys? We're right up on our buoy now, and we're going to pull this first trap. And I'm thinking we really have them. Let's take a look. Pot feels pretty good. Look at there. Wow. Let me shake it off a little bit. A little too muddy. But look at the size of these crabs in here. So guys, this is one thing that I come up with that I want to share with you guys here. If you've been keeping up with our crabbing videos, we like using spot tail bass carcasses and stuff like that we catch, and we just kind of recycle. That's why we don't use a lot of chicken and stuff. So I've been having trouble with crab getting all the bait out of the pot. So we're also doing some trawling, pulling shrimp net and stuff, and check out that video. I got one of those up. I come up with this right here. I'm not too sure exactly what they call this type of wire, but it's about 1/2 inch little mesh, and you can see there was very tiny little fish that I was putting in here. And without this, guys, see how big our holes is in our bait compartment right in here? I think this helped save the bait. The bait was there. Yeah, the crab could find it. They couldn't get it all out. So I think that's a good idea for us. And guys, I just made it when I get it. I can dump it out, stick it back in my trap. And I also put a piece over this door because the mesh wire was big right here, so I made this piece to go here also, so the bait, the small fish we were using, wouldn't come out of the bottom of the door also. So shaking them down guys. Pots we're using is Same type. This is a brand new trap that we just got down here in Beaufort called a place called Beaufort Marine Supply. That's where we bought our crab traps from. And you can buy them just the wire without the weight on the bottom, or you can buy them with the rope and the buoy without. However you want to get it, those guys will fix you up. And they awesome at working on trawl nets and stuff also, guys. So look at this. This is how we love crab. So I'm just in the comments, guys, do you think that the little piece of wire that I used to make to go in the bait compartment helped the situation out? I mean, I'm thinking it did. I'm just asking you guys. Leave it in the comment what you think. Wow. A lot of crab here. And we got one right by your foot, Stephanie. Be careful.
Oh, Lord. Without standing on him.
Stephanie, do you see the
Yeah, they're in the bucket.
is that in there? I'm on top of it, guys. Look at that crab right there, guys. And I think there's even a bigger one in here. I think he's right. That may have been him. But yeah, this is a really big crab too. These are probably 7+ inch crabs in here. Big male blue crabs, big jimmies, and what would be considered a #1 blue crab in our area. Anything over 5.5 inches is #1 blue crab in our area. So Stephanie, if she can help me out, I'm gonna let her sort the crabs while I'm idling along to the next spot. Let's go to pot number 2.
Gotta get the measuring stick out of here. This is a female. An immature female is at that. See, she's got a triangular shaped apron. I'm just holding her on there so you guys can see that triangular shaped apron I'm talking about. She's got the red tips on her claws.
Pretty crab.
Yeah. So we're gonna put her back. This one's too small and I can look at it and tell.
Getting into some big ones there now.
Yep, this one's a keeper.
Definitely pretty crab.
A little bit too small. Okay, let me get this one by my foot down here before he gets me. And he is a keeper. He's barely touching, but he's a keeper. I can tell this one's a keeper. Wow, look how big this one is.
He's huge. One more. Another keeper.
Keeper. It's definitely a keeper. Too small. Took this big fella's swimming fin with him though. Look how big that one is.
We right up on there second crab pot, so I'm gonna give the camera back to Stephanie for a second. We're gonna pull this one. I'll dump it in with those crabs, and she can sort some more when we get this one here pulled up. I hope we got it. So right now, guys, if you look around at the Spartina grass, the edge of it, you can see, you know, the tide is in pretty good right now. In these marsh creeks that we're crabbing in, the tide is in, and it's probably about 8 to 10 foot max right here. Look at this.
What? Skunked? Completely
Disaster.
skunked? Oh.
So, my mistake, guys. Let me tell you what happened. Just like I told you, we bought 2 new crab traps. When you buy your crab traps, one of the things that you need to do is adjust these openings. These are your entrances. So, see how I'm putting my hand in there and I'm creating that entrance? They can go in, they can't come out. When I bought the traps, they're closed. So,
Man.
Look, guys, bad things happen to all of us. Don't take it to heart too bad. Try to move forward. I'll admit it. It was my fault. Hey, let's move on. Let's go get the third one.
Keeper. A little itty bitty one here. A little fella. A little too small. Let go of that one. Too small. Man, a couple of these got broken edges.
Wow, there's some big ones in there.
That one's huge.
Look at that one.
Yeah, this one's huge. Get him on top of the gauge. Too small. Look at it blowing bubbles, guys. See the little bubbles that it's blowing? That's how it's still pushing oxygen over its lungs. Something about the way they produce their bubbles. I don't really exactly remember all the details about it, but that helps them keep themselves cool out of the water. Keeper. This one's definitely a keeper. Ooh, look at there.
Look at there. That's a nice one. Big Jimmy.
Ooh. Be like Olivia, don't grab any tiny one. Oh, look at this one.
Look at the
Now this one right here's got that different coloration on her apron. I've heard that sometimes that can mean that she's about ready to molt and breed. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's the coloration that I've heard about, but it's definitely different. Look at her little red tips. She's pretty. We'll put her back. Help make some more babies.
So let's move on to the third pot, guys. This is an older trap. I know the entrances and stuff are open in it. I know we should have some crabs. Stick with us. Let's go. On this third crab pot here, let's pull this crab pot up and let's see what we got, guys. We got a few more in here. We are a little further up in Marsh Creek, and you can see the results. I'm seeing at least 3 or 4, maybe 5 keepers. Our bait still looks good in the trap. Just like I said, we love using fish carcasses. Any of you guys know what type of fish that right there was? Give you a little look at it. Same type. That's what we're using for bait, guys. Any of you guys that do a lot of fishing, especially in this area, you should know what that is. So let's see what we have now.
See another young female right there. Third immature female we've had today. She's only got 1 claw. She's got the red tips. The other one is damaged and broken off, but again, the immature female with the triangular apron. But don't worry, guys, as long as she can survive with this 1 claw she's got, she will grow this other claw back.
And sometimes when you check them, guys, you can already see it start to grow back. It's pretty neat to see them.
Yeah, we're gonna let her go.
And when they first start growing back, they're kind of soft, they're not hard.
I'm gonna do the little small ones first that I know are not keepers. Little fella. This one looks pretty small too. Yep, quite shy.
Look at that guy right there. He's walking. Look at him.
This one's a little too small. These big boys will let him go. He's got to grow up a little. This one's big, huge, very pretty. And this one is barely a keeper. No,
it's
maybe
tough.
it's not. We gotta get this big boy off of it. Check him out better. No, he's barely under. So another hair, he would have been big enough. But we don't want to break any laws. This one actually is touching on the side, so we're going to keep this one. And I know both of these are plenty big enough. One of them I already measured, so really pretty crabs though. They're beautiful. You see why they call them the blue crab. Look at how bright blue that is underneath there. Gorgeous. Blue's mine and Oliver's favorite color, so maybe that's why we are attracted to the blue crab so much.
So guys, if you was interested in how the blue crabbing is going right here in Beaufort, South Carolina, you've come to the right place. We love showing everybody what we're catching in the area, different times of the year. We're going to keep the crabbing videos coming as long as you guys keep watching. The channel is continuing to grow, and we're super excited about it. Look at this.
Beautiful gull checking us out. So we ended up with 14 keepers is what we got in here.
14 keepers, and we got to say, you know, really, that was 24 hours out of 2 pots because of my mistake. Not checking over the trap, which I say in all of my videos. But still, everybody makes mistakes, guys. Hey, we appreciate you watching, coming along with us on this video. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for us. Leave us a comment about the things down here in this area. Maybe you have some suggestions on how we could catch more crabs and stuff.
Check us out on Facebook. We got a Facebook page for for Salty Reflections, as well as a Facebook group for Salty Reflections where you can interact with some other people that enjoy doing the same type of things.
So until next time, we'll see you.